Let's go, man. I told you. I was thinking about telling Sekou what we're going to be talking about today before we go live, but I'm like, nah. I want to see his facial expression. I want to see what you got to say about this one. So here's how we start off the description. Here's how we started off. Calling during the holiday season? Nah, you're crazy. Like you don't need to call. You don't need to bother people during the holidays. You don't need to prepare for your 2021. Man, just sit back, relax, and it'll all work out in the long run.
Oh hell no. Oh hell no!
Man, you don't need to shoot videos right now. Just worry about that next year. That's next year Nick's problem.
Oh hell no!
By the way, that is something I do use. Like so I missed. So I was like trying to hit a stud, and I missed like 12 times, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, that's next year Nick's problem. Like I'm not gonna do that. So like that is valid in some cases, but not when it comes to your business. So.
Listen,
I knew that would ruffle a couple feathers for you here.
Why don't we say this? It's day 3 of another workshop that we're doing,
right?
And we're using content and calling.
Yeah.
We're already at 35,000 contacts this holiday season.
35,000.
Yeah, and there's over. Listen to me carefully. There's over 150 appointments set. There's already 37 contracts that were taken.
37 contracts taken.
So
during the holiday season when nobody's listening, you're telling me 37 contact. Okay.
Yeah, brother. It's pretty consistent in our universe, man. If we show up, they'll show up for us. Hey, listen, it might be a little loud in my background. I've got my nephew here.
Yeah.
Not only is it the holiday season, but there's a pandemic on, and there's all kinds of other excuses why people give up and say they can't do this thing during this time and this and that. And to that I say, we have closed more transactions this year than most normal years in the business. There's lives that are changing on a regular basis, and if we're going to be there for them, if we're going to help, if we're going to be able to transform our business, then we have to be willing to be there for them during the holidays, during the this, during the that.
Right. Well, man, that's
so many good ideas came up.
Yeah, go ahead. What are the ideas? Lay it on me, Stay.
Sorry about that. The leads have been coming back all day. There's been a ton of leads, so my phone just rang. And it's been. Hey, listen, man, we're making a mess right now.
Right.
Okay? Let me take these headsets out because it's no longer good.
Man, so you're saying like during the holiday season, you might have to get a little bit like different creative. You might have to be ready for some different objections though, too, right? Like when you're on the phone, when you're going through this process, it's something that I hear all the time. So say I'm going to hit you with this one. Sekou, yeah, I just think like during the springtime, the market's hotter. So I think we're just going to wait till then.
Yeah, man. We make for ourselves while we're trying to do business. And the number one thing is what I notice is that we're psychic. We are psychic agents. We can tell what other people are thinking,
right?
Just by the wave of our magic, the magnificent Schmendrick the magician. We have figured out exactly what people are thinking, and this is what they're going to say, and this is what's going to be important to them. One of the things that we've been doing
is
we've been challenging agents to get caught. I challenge you to get caught. I challenge you as an agent to have somebody say to you, hey, listen, I don't want to do anything with you during the holidays. Right. I don't have the need. Right?
Yeah.
It ain't happening. This I got brand new agents. Right. Who have 2, 3, 4 appointments this year.
That's off the lot. Right. Well, I think that's the thing that like brand new agents, especially during this time, can thrive because they don't have that notion that's been fed to them by other agents, by other people. Like, hey, now's a bad time to call. Don't bother people. Be reasonable. No, you have to be unreasonable. You have to be unreasonable to get the results you want. You have to be willing to make those calls. You have to be that person doing it. These new agents, they don't have someone whispering in the ear like, hey, now's a bad time to call. Don't do it. Or they haven't been told no enough maybe yet where they just give up. And I think that's the thing. like during this time, if I'm thinking hard enough about objections and like what's going to pop up and what's going to happen, then there's a good chance that they're going to pop up, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm thinking like, oh, I'm just waiting for him to say after the holidays, right when it pops up, yep, you're right, sir. We'll talk to you later. Goodbye, right? Like you're going to talk yourself into it during this. You know, I might be the content guy now, but once upon a time, I was calling 15 hours a day, 12 hours a day. So I'm familiar with the phones and how easily you can talk yourself into a no. Right when you hear that, hey, I'm going to wait till the springtime. Yep, that's a great call.
Okay, right. Click. I can't wait to go on vacation either.
Right.
You know what's funny?
What?
You're the content guy. I'm the calling guy, right?
Right.
You know what we've been doing most this week, man?
What's that?
We have been putting tons and tons of content onto our calls. Hey,
what do you mean putting content onto your calls?
Oh, that's the new term, brother. We're going to put content on our calls. All right? We're going to take the crown and put the content crown on top of the calls, right? And what's been happening is we've been calling for sale by owners and expireds,
right, and
inviting them to our content. We've been using the content as social proof. We've been inviting them to our content. Now here's the thing. Every single day, we're growing our audience, right? And we know that audience, we know that attendance and attention is the currency of sales. So we've been growing our audience. What if we took a for sale by owner and asked them, what would you do with a $150,000 person audience? Yeah. What would your property do if they had 1,800 views a day? Yeah. How would you handle having an open house that had over 20,000 people see it? And then they're like, how the hell are you going to do that? Come on in, check out my content, look at what we do on a regular basis. So we've been inviting people into our content that we didn't know. So we're inviting strangers to our content, and the world has been blowing up. There's been contract after contract taken. Nick, the land, sea, and air approach that we talk about in Sekou Krem is the truth. Right. Well, that's the thing. It's connecting some of those gaps, you know, like content and calling. There's certain gaps that you can't fill without one another. You know, as great as content is, we can't have that conversation between us. You know, I might be able to assume like this is your personality, this is how you are, but when you're on the phone, I get to hear you, I get to interact, I get to have that human to human connection. But then I also don't know what you look like. I don't know like if you're legit. I don't know your authority level. Boom, you send them to some of your videos and some of your content. They start seeing you. They start seeing you as an expert. Maybe you're showing a home. Maybe you're doing different things. And we can get to like what content we send them to. But we're connecting gaps in order for us to set us up in the best possible way. Like you're saying, you're getting these contracts coming in. Why? Because you're an authority. They trust you. They like you before you even step in the door. Boom. Before you even step in the door. Humans want to be part of the tribe. Yep. Right? You know what your content does? What's that? Content shows them that you are a part of a very nice tribe, a very good tribe, and it eliminates the need or the gap between whether they know you, like you, and trust you. Yep. So you want to see somebody really get into congruency with you, really get into the mindset of working with you. Right. Let them see how well you work with others. So what content are you sending them to? Do you have like specific videos that you want to send these like different people to? Can I say it? Let me say it. We've been naming the puppy, baby. We've been naming the puppy. We've been naming the puppy for puppety. We've been naming the puppy for properties and for people, baby. Yeah. So primary lesson. Nick tells me, stop trying to be so creative. Systematize your creativity. Repurpose your information. So we will do a video for a property and repurpose it for the purposes of lead generation. Oh, tell me more. Hey, Nick, I'm outside of 123 Main Street. I just wanted to just give you a quick shout out because being at this property reminded me of your property. And anyone coming to see this one would most likely be interested in seeing yours. Give me a call back if you want to talk about how to capture all of these buyers that are coming here. Yeah. Come see your place.
Boom. I love it, man. I love it. Dude, those videos when it's like, hey, and it made me think of you. You know, I was outside this property, you know, and it made me think of you. No, but like, man, I'll tell you what, I use this in my personal life. I use this everywhere. When you tell someone you're just thinking about them, everybody gets that little bit of like, oh man, they were just thinking about me. Like you went somewhere else. Exactly. We always say, what do we say? The difference between a contact and a contract is the R. The relationship you have with them. You want more contracts, form better relationships. So these videos, these personalized video, when you say, hey, I was just thinking about you, boom, you're forming a stronger bond. You're forming a bigger relationship. And what else do? You know, I don't give many guarantees out there. I guarantee you there's no other agent shooting videos at other properties saying, hey, I was just thinking about you. You want to differentiate yourself? You want to be more personable? You want to get that relationship? Name the puppy, baby. Name the puppy.
Name the puppy. Dude,
go ahead.
We're in the middle of a workshop, man. I'm gonna have to pit it. My phone won't stop ringing.
Yeah.
I'm on the phone doing the presentation with you because we're doing so much leads, and my phone won't stop ringing. But I want to tell you something really specific, Nick, and how our technique has helped us during this week here, right?
Yeah.
So we're calling FSBOs, and the for sale by owners out there, you know, they're resistant. They want to wait till after the holiday, whatever, all of that stuff, right? We are calling the next day.
Yeah.
The next day.
Yeah.
With a video. So we're gonna send it. We call it text. We call it text call love.
Ooh.
TCL. Right. So we're sending a text with the video.
Right.
The video that I'm sending to the for sale by owner that I spoke to yesterday. Yeah. Right. So I spoke to them yesterday. The video goes, hey, I was thinking about what you said to me yesterday. And then they go into it. You know, that's an interesting perspective you have. That's
the notes that you had. Right.
Right. Based on the notes. I'm going to give you a call in a little while. Let's see if we can come up with a strategy that solves all that you said and includes the entire market.
Ooh. But that's in the video. That's in the video. That's in the video.
So you text the video.
Right.
You call afterwards.
Yeah.
There's nothing but love. We call it text call love. So now let's give it a new name. Nick Krem, you've heard it here first, guys.
Right.
It's called Content Call Love. Content Call Connection.
Ooh, Content Call Connection. Ooh, there it is. Coined it. Nobody go get that right now. We're already on it. All right, we got guys on it. They're on it. Don't worry about it. Nick,
Nick, I gotta drop the mic. I gotta jump back into this call. I absolutely implore you all to get with the Lancian Air approach.
Yeah.
Get with Nick. Get with me. Let's go.
Let's go. StrategiesThat.com, man. Everything we talk about is in there and more. We got a bunch of lessons. Sekou, it's always a pleasure, my man. Keep crushing on the Appointment Academy.
Boom. Love you.